What's the dealio, y'all? Look, in this video, we're gonna talk about something that we haven't yet, and I should have, right? We're gonna talk about patience. All right, I got two things for you. I want you guys to understand the real mindset of like profitably trading, right? And being consistent. Number one is patience, okay? And then number two, the next thing is I want you to understand not every play is gonna go exactly how you want it to go or how you think it's gonna go, right? So you gotta understand how to be flexible and nimble. So I got two plays that I wanna go over, but I wanna show you what I mean about patience, okay? So, number one, I'm trading off of the 15-minute time frame, okay? So what does this mean when I say I'm trading off the 15-minute time frame? What this means is I'm waiting for 15-minute candles to open and close. What does that mean, Isaiah? That means that if I see a stock that looks like it's going up, right? And let's say I look on a 15-minute time frame and I see it's at 7 minutes left. That means that even if the stock is going up, I have to wait 7 minutes to see if I'm going to enter or not. That takes patience, it takes understanding, and it also takes discipline. Okay? So we got support and resistance are going to matter, and also patience and discipline. Okay? So keep those things in mind. Support and resistance, patience, and discipline. This lesson is very powerful and it can help you make a lot of money. All right? So the first play I'm going to go over, I'm going to talk about Intel. So we hit Intel today in the Discord, but the way it happened, I had to be patient, right? Otherwise, I could have got faked out. This is how people get faked out. So let's go to the charts and we're going to go over Intel first, okay? Let's get it. All right. So we got Intel. Now, I decided to trade this stock today because yesterday it was on a bull flag, right? So this is on the 15-minute, look on the 30-minute time frame. Turn these off. All right. Look on the 15-minute time frame and the 30-minute. This is the 30-minute, right? So on this 30-minute time frame from yesterday, we see a strong move to the upside. All right. And then we see some consolidation. That's the flag, right? That's the flag. Okay. And then after that, we expecting a breakout to the upside because that's what happens on a bull flag. Okay. Now, let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Okay. So this is the next day. So I was expecting Intel to break out of that flag and go to the upside. Perfect. Now, these are the 15-minute candles. So I see the stock going up. I do not get in right here, right? I'm being disciplined because it has not broken above my level, right? Right? It has not opened and closed above my level. Now look at this one. The next one, it's coming down. I did not get into a put. This one, it goes up. And then this one, it goes up as well, right? I didn't get into any of these candles, right? If we go to the 5-minute, I could have got into it right here. I could have got into it right there. But I told myself I'm being patient because this chart pattern requires me to get in above here. Because I could get in down here and it could work out. But it's more guaranteed if I get in once it breaks above my level from the bull flag and it goes to the upside, right? So I had to be patient. So this is on the 5-minute time frame and this is on the 15-minute time frame, right? So looking at the 15-minute time frame, we got 15, 30, 45, and then almost an hour into the market, right? So it took an hour for this play to develop. So let's look at this. So I'm gonna type this: 1 hour of patience. Okay, boom. So 1 hour of patience. Now, but look what happened. So then we entered in once this candle broke above the level, right? So we're going to go to the arrow. Boom. All right. So we entered into this candle right here because it broke above this resistance level right here and it came down a little bit and we entered in and then we rode it to the upside, right? Now, this is a 15-minute candle. If you go to the 5-minute candle, let's go to the 5-minute candle. It's this candle right here. So it was stuttering. It was stuttering. Started going up slow, came down, went up, came down, then it started to go up, all right? So this is what I mean when I'm saying patience. You have to have patience, all right? So I waited an hour for this to form, but when we got in, we got out, it was like a 10, 11% trade real quick, right? It took about 3 to 5 minutes for it to pan out. Just like that, all right? So that's the first trade that I wanted to talk about where we're saying patience, right? Now, if I'm looking at the next trade, this is the next trade that I want to talk about. Okay? It's the next trade. So let's go to, let's pull up this right here. Let's pull this up. All right. All right. Once again, the 15-minute. So this is a play we got into. Now, as you can see, my support and resistance lines are not showing right now, but let me turn on my pivot points so that you guys could see what I was looking at. All right, boom. So this was this play right here. Look at right here. It was deeply oversold, right? It was deeply oversold. So we ended up taking an entry on this candle right here, looking for a bounce, right? Looking for a bounce on this green candle right here, right? So after this green candle closed, we got in on this red candle right here. It looked like it was going up, all right? Looked like it was going up. So 15 minutes went by and it was down. It came all the way down here, all right? So I ended up being down right here at about negative $300 or about negative 250. And then I added to my position, okay? So I added one more contract to my position to bring the cost down. And then what happened? It came down again. But this yellow line, orange line right here is a pivot point. This right here was a support level. So I knew that it was bouncing off of support. So if you look on the 5-minute time frame, right, it was holding support. It was holding support once this loads. So it was holding support, right? So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25 minutes of the stock just going up and down right here, right? Most people would have gave up and quit and lost their money. But at this point, I was down negative $400, right? It looked like it was going to come back to the upside earlier, but it didn't. So I was down negative $400, but I was being patient because I knew we were bouncing off of this level. If the stock would have came below this level right here, I would have got out because that would mean that it's coming down, right? But it stayed above here, right? So I stayed in, we stayed in, and then it started to slowly recover, and then boom. Because I added right here to my position, I got to my profit quicker, and then this ended up being like I got out at like 7-8% because I wasn't a fan of how it was moving, but nonetheless, I still made profit on this play, and it was because I understood what I was doing and I was being patient. It is extremely difficult to be down. You know, I was only down percentage-wise about 9 to 11% the whole time, right? Which is my stop loss could have said it was 15%, but I knew it was bouncing off of this support level right here, right? So we're going to put support level right here, okay? Support level right here, and it was holding support. It was holding support, okay? And as long as it's holding support, we could be going into the upside. If it breaks below support, then it's coming back to the downside. It held support. We stayed patient. It started to go up. And then you look at the 15-minute, boom. I ended up getting out right here. Okay? I ended up getting out, not there, right here. Right? At that candle, that second green candle right there. Ended up getting out right there. Okay? But this took a very high level of patience and understanding. Right? You got to have patience and you got to have understanding. Right? So those two plays, this one took an hour to develop, right? But we made money on that one. And then this one, I was in for about 30 to 40 minutes. I don't like being in plays that long usually, but because I understand what's going on, I was like, dang, right? A rookie would have sold right here. An expert would have, added to the position right here. I added to my position, but a little bit earlier. If I would have added to my position right here, I actually would have made a little bit more money, right? But it's all good, right? But that's the power of patience, understanding, and discipline. I want you guys to understand, you're gonna take L's. Some days your first trade, you might lose 5, 10%. It's okay. Every single day is not the same. Every single day is completely different. You gotta understand that, right? You gotta have patience every single day. You gotta have discipline every single day. All right? Don't be panicking out of positions. You need to understand the game, because when you understand the game, you know when you need to get out and you know when you need to stay in. And you also know when you need to add to your position. Don't just add to your position that's continuously dropping. You add to your position when it drops, but it's at a level and it's holding the level. And then we can get a bounce to the upside. I hope that this is making sense. All right? Every single day is not the same. No trader just wakes up every single day and is making $50,000 a day without any L's. No, I showed you guys in my video last week that I made $45K in a month, right, in 19 trading days. But some days I lost 1,000. Some days I lost 3,000. But when you zoom out, right, my P&L was 45K positive. That's all that matters. So you're going to take L's. You cannot get away from taking L's. So let's not act like L's don't exist. You're supposed to be perfect, right? All the people that be like, oh, show your L's. Look, I'm not afraid to. I've done it. I've shown my L's, and I've also shown where I lost 4,000 in a day, but that month I also made 45K, right? So it's like, understand the game. This whole game that we playing is, as long as the big picture is green, even though the smaller picture may be red, that's all that matters, right? Have patience, understand the game that you're playing, right? And be disciplined. Practice and execute on your risk management, all right? Some days you may only make, depending on what your account size is, if you're averaging $200 a day, one day you may only make $30, but it could be because you took an L on your first trade and you was down 150, and now you had to take 2 other trades to get that back, and now you're up $30, $40, and you're like, you know what? I'm good on a day. Every day is not a home run day. Some days you may not even take a trade. Some days you may lose $10, and that was what your P&L says, right? It just depends. But I want you to understand, be patient, be disciplined, and have understanding. That is why I say the more you study, the less you worry. Because the more you study, the more you're going to understand this game and the less you're going to worry about it. All right? So I just wanted to make that lesson for you guys. All right? You got to have patience. You got to have understanding, and you got to execute your discipline every single day. Any day that you don't have discipline or patience and you rushing into plays, you will lose money. It's almost a guaranteed fact, right? Have your rules, know what your stop loss is, set it, and don't be afraid. Do not be afraid, okay? So that's what I got for you guys today. Always remember, get out of your head, go get into this world, because your head is a dangerous place to live, all right? I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. Peace.